Have you ever heard of a ship stranded in the middle of a desert? It may sound like an impossible tale, but there have been several reports of ships found in the most unlikely of places. In today's video, we'll be exploring the stories of these mysterious ships and asking the question, are they true or just tall tales? Before we begin, please subscribe to the channel and click the notification bell to receive more amazing content. Now, let's get started with the video. Number 3. Edward Bolen. The Skeleton Coast is a barren stretch of land where parched desert dunes ripple into the Atlantic Ocean. Sailors who lost their ships in a heavy fog that flows over the coastline most mornings found themselves trading life at sea for a sweltering, miserable landscape. One shipwreck stands out as a perfect reminder of the coast's ominous loneliness. On September 5, 1909, the Edward Bolen became entangled in a dense fog and went aground at Namibia's Skeleton Coast. The 310-foot-long freight ship is now largely buried in the sand, never to return from Swakopmund to Table Bay. Strangely, the ship appears to be stuck in the middle of the desert. In the years after it sank, the desert began creeping on the shoreline. It's more than 1,000 feet from the water, making it a must-see for wreck aficionados, history fans, and daring desert adventurers alike. The ocean water that used to lap at its rusting remains has been replaced by waves of sand that are tossed around by the wind. Jackals will occasionally seek refuge inside to avoid the scorching sun. The Skeleton Coast has become a kind of unplanned ship graveyard, dooming the ships and their crews to a dry desert end. Shipwrecks are all over the place around Edward Bolen. Some are still in the ocean's grasp, while others are now just a few pieces of wood sticking out of the sand. Number 2. The Lost Galleon. The first stories about a lost Spanish galleon came out soon after the Colorado River flood of 1862. Colonel Albert S. Evans said he had seen such a ship in 1863. In August 1870, the Los Angeles Daily News said the ship was a partially buried hulk in a drying alkali marsh or Saline Lake west of Dos Palmas, California, and 40 miles north of Yuma, Arizona. The wreck could easily be viewed at a distance of several miles from a mesa that was between Dos Palmas and Palma Seca, California. Because the area wasn't well mapped in 1870, stories have given it other names like Soda Springs, Indian Springs, and Bitter Springs. Expeditions were sent to find her, but the ship either didn't exist or had vanished into the sand and mud once again. According to legend, the galleon is now under the waters of the modern Salton Sea. Some say the ship is Thomas Cavendish Content, a pirate ship full of stolen goods. Others said it is the Ecu, a ship full of Spanish rebels. No one really knows. Number 1. The Viking ship or the serpent-necked canoe. The Viking stories emerged around 1900 among the Mexicans and Indians who lived in the Colorado River Delta region near the Laguna Salada Basin. The ship is described as an open boat with spherical metal shields on its sides amid the Badlands west of Mexicali, Mexico. Around 1933, Myrtle Botts, a librarian from Julian, California, met an old prospector who said he'd seen the ship stuck in the rock of Cannebrake Canyon. He said that it was a Viking ship made of wood with a snake-like figure carved in the front. He told her and her husband how to get there, but an earthquake stopped the Botts from following the prospector's trail to the ship. According to Dane Coolidge's 1939 book, The Lass of Osiris, the native people of Tiburon Island met whalers from far away. This could be a reference to Norsemen who came to the west coast of Mexico before the Spanish. These tales of ships found in the most unlikely of places is truly amazing and mysterious. It is hard to imagine how a ship could have wound up in such an unexpected place. Although we may never know the real story behind these mysterious ships, it still serves as an intriguing reminder of the unexpected things that can happen in this world. It is a reminder that we should always keep an open mind and never stop exploring. What are your thoughts on the video? Do you know any other ships that are lying around in strange places? Let us know in the comments. Also, if you liked the video, hit that like button and subscribe to our channel for more. Thanks a lot for tuning in. See you later.